A big welcome to you, Aries. Today is your day. Today is your full moon, highlighted through the sun in Libra. And Libra is the seventh house, is about relationship. And you are the first house, which is self, which is I, which is, of course, you are in astrology the most self connected person there is, and if it's not healthy, it can go the wrong way. It can go into this egotistical kind of thinking. Now, two cardinal signs are coming together, and that means that the energy is very clearly about speaking truthfully, honestly. The sword of truth is coming down. You hold yourself accountable for everything you do. We feel this energy up in the sky. If you look within, if you use the meditation, you are able to bring a new way of communication to a relationship, to all relationships, not just a relationship, to all relationships. So this is what this combination is doing today. And of course the full moon is like these beautiful wild roses that are open, completely open, show themselves. And then I know that they are going, I think tomorrow they're gonna let go of their leaves. All of a sudden, that is over. So the moment of full moon is a moment of, here you can reap what you sown on your last new moon, which was in March. Now, if you're new to my readings, you can today set an intention of letting go, set an intention of going deep within to your next new moon, which is then in your month when the sun is in Aries. So you can actually plant the seed that then next year in October, where your full moon is, you can again see the results of that seed being grown into a beautiful flower. So it's always the seed and the flower, the seed and the flower. It's always going back and forth. So conversations are maybe be held because your card is action. The Mars is your planet, and the Mars is the fighter, is that one that brings us to places, which is good. But of course, always, if it's not controlled, it can actually go the wrong way. So you're action oriented, you want to do something. You are the Queen of Wands. If your birthday is between March 12th and April 9th, you are the classical Queen of Swords. If not, you are the court card before, which is the Knight of Cups, and after is the King of Pentacles. So look in the description box below that you can see if you are this kind of energy, or maybe the other reading before or after is making you more feel connected to your situation, right? Because this is a general reading. I'm not here able to give each person the precise reading. If you do a personal reading, then of course I will look at all the cards very precisely, but this is the classical Queen of Wands, the classical Aries personality. Now I just saw that this brooch is a little red heart. Very beautiful, right? I never seen that. It's very interesting because we look at these cards and we think, yeah, that's the Queen of Wands, and then we never seen the details, or we would never really let ourselves fall into these drawings. Okay, a mystical shaman oracle first for your special reading for this full moon, to see what conversations you are going to have today. Honest conversation, speaking maybe about how you feel, how you want to be the pioneer, the adventurer, and how you want to share that with a partner. Now, is it just words, or is it also actions? Is it just thoughts, or is it really an action and then an having? So these are the four elements, right, that make the tarot so interesting. Okay, here she comes. The card flying. Number 46, the serpent. Sexuality. And it's very interesting because you are the queen, the Kali, the queen of wands. You are the sexual energy. You're very sexual. Your legs are open here. And the sexuality wants to flow, wants to be experienced. So the tails come together in the center, and there is an eagle, and each head is going into different direction. One is going down, one is going up. So we have the heart and we have the sexual energy. So let's read the serpent. 46. The essence. The serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. Yeah, you are Kali. You are the sexual energy. You stick the tongue out and you're taking on this man's penis. You take it in and you are literally taking his sexual energy into your body. And the serpent is here. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she sheds her tired old skin. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. And as you can see here, he has the snake coiled around the head down to his sexual member. And its Kundalini is rising from the bottom up through our head and is liberating us. And you do have two serpents, not just one, you have two serpents. So there is a very strong sexual energy happening today. I'm gonna get a second oracle card, and there she is already. Home in the sky. 41, home in the sky. So there is something giving you a playfulness. You're up in the sky, you're up in the heavens. It's the number 5, which is the Hierophant. 5 is also the conscious, the 5th element, ether, space. And you're up in space and have there your little house. The words for this card is wanderlust, adventure, and safe haven. So I think you're ready to, you want to arrive, you want to arrive in two directions. You want to go down and be grounded, that's what the house means, and you want to go up, and you also want to be free, you want to fly like a bird. Now the interesting thing is that the bird house is flying up in the air, and you almost have two things at once. You are free and you have the security of a home up in the sky. And it's let's see, I already shuffled. I'm just gonna split the deck and put the 6 cards here. Okay. So yeah, the magic is here. You have the Magician. The magic is here, where you look deep within and you know that the creativity is flowing both ways. And you're looking back at a creative time. You're looking back at, yes, I am creating a new 10. The 10 is 1 and 0. And you looking back at the power of who you are and who you have become. The 7 is Saturn in Taurus, and Saturn is the structures and the things that we hold very strong and very powerful in our mind. We know that what we have worked, we know what we have done. And you're looking at the Magician, and now though you are at 4 of Earth, which is a foundation, which is the Emperor, the number 4. It's a stability, but it's not that big abundance, right? So you're going down to the 4, but it's saying that you are somehow stable. You are somehow have reached a level of I am at home, and at the same time I am free. I am able to go up into the sky, and I'm able to also go down into my roots, which is what the house in the sky says, right? A house cannot be up there really, but with the balloon, yes, it can. So there is an oxymoron happening, but a good one. And the 1, the Magician, and the financial situation, you're looking at the Magician and you're saying, I want to create out of this stability now a new financial security, a new financial, and you are, look at this, you have the Ace with the 6 of fire, and you have the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, this is crazy. This is the first time I see this. The 6 is Jupiter in Leo, and Jupiter is still retrograde. It's going slowly forward again. Mercury was since Monday the 18th again going forward. But you are, for some reason, you are manifesting. You have the 1 underneath. You have the 1 underneath, the financial prosperity that goes to the 10 with a deep success, a success because you look back, you know that you've worked hard, you know that you can do it, you know that you can do it, and you know you're the Emperor, and you know you can make the money even more. I mean, this is very powerful. So this full moon is letting you know that you are really arrived, you really have everything you need, and on top of it you have the success, the strength, the 8, the Leo, the Sun. You have the clarity to look at yourself and be like, yes, I take care of my ego, I take care of that inner side that wants to be wild, because you are the wild one, you are roaring, you are sticking the tongue out. This is Leo, and this is the passion that goes 2 ways, goes up and it goes down. and it goes up and it goes down. Look at you. I mean, this is like very powerful, very strong. So this full moon is bringing you a fulfillment, is showing you that you have reached the power of manifesting, the power of finding your inner strength, the power to find a deep inner sexual creativity that leads to a success. The 6 is always a very strong success, which is Leo, right? Jupiter, the wheel of fortune, is turning, is spinning for you. You have 1 to 10 right away. You go from 1, from the Ace, the new seed that has grown into the fruit, that has grown into the flower, the richness, the stability of the Emperor, the stability of you being strong like a bee, working with others, communicating with others, being a strong personality, being the magician. I mean, it's really, really powerful. I've created my own card of the magician. I'm gonna show it to you. It's a little full. I have to take out things, but it's almost saying, yes, these 4 elements are now in your power. You can go in any 4 directions because you have the meditation in all 4 directions. You can see that, right? So here you are as a magician, pushing the Ace particularly, which is the earth, which is the money. You spew, you like a volcano, you bring that fire up and you make it more. You bring it to the 10. So the wheel is spinning, is behind Mercury. This gray planet is Mercury. And here we go in the 4 elements, and the 5th element is, of course, always in the center. So this is the magician. This is the yoga card, right? This is the from the mountain pose and the child's pose. I go and interlace my hands, and by bringing the 2 hands together, I can hold the sword, I can hold the wand, I can hold the coin, I can hold the cup with both hands, not just with one. I can hold them with both of my hands, and it's that power. With one hand I'm one-sided, with the other hand again I'm one-sided. With both I hold them, and so that's where the Kali Mudra is coming in, and this is the Kali that is creating, that is giving a direction to the 4 elements. This is where I interlace my hands and I bring the power by opening the heart, by looking up, and I am connected, holding the source, holding the fool's energy, but I look up to what I can create, right? So this is my interpretation of the magician. You're the first one that's seeing that card. And yeah, it's showing me that you are supposed to see it, because you have the strength now to hold that power, because the power is here. You have the strength to use your creativity, your sexual energy in both directions. You go up and you go down, and you are in a very glorious moment. You are in a very powerful full moon today. I can really say that you are, yeah, you're feeling it. The invitation. The serpent power of the Kundalini is steering within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you have been so attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience of your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of serpent to transform your sexual and sensual energies into beautiful original manifestation. Yeah. you are manifesting. 10, 1, right? You are manifesting. You are in both directions equally at home. So powerful. You are one with the one. You are creating a 10. I mean, it's like, bam, this is your full moon. You've done the work. Well done. Well done. I'm really, really happy for you to have, to be able to see this, right? To be able to see the financial and, of course, the Six of Wands, the action that says, yes, I am going out there and I have found myself. Because the 6 is always the lovers, is always that self-love that you have found within, right? There's no relationship, really. I mean, there is a relationship because there is the 8. There is a couple here in the front that give each other the home, the security, and at the same time also the liberty to be an Aries, to be crazy Kali, to be wild. They understand each other, these two, right? They give each other the space to fly, but also to be safe together. And that's where the true strength is coming from. The strength of the serpent, because the serpent is connected here as well to the Leo. Wow, beautiful. So yeah, the conversations here are going to be very powerful on this full moon for you, and I'm really, really happy for you. Until then I hope I see you in the next reading, because that's when we have really the sexual energy. The sun is in Scorpio. It's all about sexual energy. It's already speaking about it, but you know, enjoy it. Until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.